It says we are live. Go, Ellen.
Yo.
Hello and welcome to the Modelers Friday Night live show, the first one of 2025. Very good to have you all here. Really, really nice to kick the year off with a bloody good modeling show. And we have some very nice items up for you guys. We're obviously going to look what you guys have bought. I'm sure lots of Christmas presents have rolled in. You all deserve it. And we're also going to have a look of your models from yesterday. We certainly want to see what you guys have been busy with now in your off days between Christmas and New Year. Certainly you guys were on the bench. And we obviously also going to have a look at what you guys have finished. Well, that's us, Mötley Crew. It's Alan and Dan from the Dan Cave, PJ Lewis, Master Builder, and Roland, that would be me. Good to have you all here. And we are obviously... would like to kick this off. We're having some experiences which we had over Christmas. Alan, how was your Christmas? Was it all right?
It was okay. Christmas Day was a little bit hectic with all the family around, but once they all cleared off, it was nice and peaceful and just chilled. So yeah, it's pretty good. And Happy New Year to everybody as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You had a good family day, Dan?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was really quiet. It was just myself and the wife and kids and grandkid. And that was it for Christmas dinner. And then...
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, stepdaughter and grandson left at about 3-4 p.m. and then just left myself and the missus to sit and watch TV.
Perfect. That's a successful day.
Yeah.
That was it. PJ, you had the family around?
No, don't have family. No, I had a terrible Christmas because I was ill again.
Oh no!
I had a reoccurrence of my pneumonia, which I'm still suffering from, as you can tell. But I've got over the worst of it now.
Yeah.
So, but it's mostly staying warm and drinking lots of liquids, which is not hard for me. Just on the sofa watching lots of videos and stuff. So
yeah,
you know what it is, PJ, don't you?
Pardon?
You know, you're getting too old now to be out late at night on Christmas night or Christmas Eve delivering all those presents. The cold gets to you now, makes you feel.
It does. Gets in all your joints, mate. Yeah. Gets in all yeah.
Thought I recognised him. Prancer.
No, he's not in yet.
Especially don't go out without your hat. You never do that. We had the daughter here and the son-in-law, and they came here with a cold, and then they went again and left us the cold. So Scylla and me are man down. But otherwise, no, we had a very good Christmas. Very nice, very quiet. Same with New Year's. New Year's, we were both so sick we didn't even want to, think of any New Year's party or anything. We went to bed early, and apparently there was quite some ruckus outside. I wouldn't know. Slept all through it. Yeah. So what's on the bench? What you guys building now? Alan, I'm sure there are many changes going on your side.
I'm still on with the Model Factory Hero Lance, can't even say it now, Lance 037. Yeah, so I've been just basically building up all the rear end, rear chassis and stuff is all what I've been concentrating on.
That has come along quite nicely.
Yeah, it's a lot of prep work to do before it got to that stage, but it was once everything was painted, it more or less, because it's all been trial fitted previously, it all more or less, well, I'd like to say fell together, but not quite fell together.
Yeah.
Need a little bit of persuading with a hammer here and there.
Yeah.
So I'm on the interior at the moment now, so I can get some of that sorted to then get the body to fit. So
yeah. And you, Dan, what are you up to?
You're gonna have to wait because I've tidied everything away now. You see that's the problem.
You knew I would ask this. What is this?
I was trying to be tidy, and I've tidied everything away. So gonna have to wait.
Never works out.
What can I grab to hand that I'm working on? I'll be working on this soon. I've got some Lego.
All right. Did you get that for Christmas?
Yeah, well, yeah, I bought it in Tesco for myself and then gave it to the wife and told her.
You
That
big
counts.
kid.
It all
I am a
counts.
big kid, yes, I've got Optimus Prime up there as well. So
Oh, nice, nice. Oh,
no,
very
there
nice.
is a couple of cars in progress, but they'll be in the what's in progress section. So
All right. Okay.
Not
No, that's
spoilers.
good. That's good.
You got a
We'll have a
aeroplane?
look at that
Yeah.
then.
you what?
There's an aeroplane on the go as well. Sure, I've sure seen you build an aeroplane.
Yeah, there is, but that's for someone else. So
Okay, that's a top secret. Shh.
it's not top secret. It's just for someone else. So
Yeah.
it's not even your bloody business, basically.
So shush then. Yeah.
Shush.
Yeah. And you, PJ, did you get around to do something, or were you just man
I've done a
down?
few bits. None of which you'll see in the gallery later because I neglected to take any
Take
photographs.
photos.
So
That's not acceptable.
next month is going to be PJ heavy
All right.
in more ways than one.
The
Picture-wise.
PJ
But this
show
is
next year.
looking at the moment.
All right. Look at that. Oh, very cool.
Remember, only two finished builds per month, PJ.
Oh, shut up, you. This is the carrier launch set because you get that bloke there who's saying go, okay, in the yellow jacket there. But you also get that.
Oh, a piece of runway. All right.
Well, the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
To photograph it on. So yeah.
Was that it? You just get one figure and
No, two figures. Well, three figures. There's two. There's a pilot, a navigator, and the
yeah, but they should be in the
pointy
airplane
guy.
anyway. So
Pardon?
they don't really count. They're in the airplane.
Well,
So
this
they
is true.
So why don't you actually build a boat for it to go on?
Yeah, exactly.
Because at this scale, it would be huge.
Yeah, but I mean, you could build sort
It
of.
wouldn't fit in the
you could build a
apartment, for
section.
goodness sake. It wouldn't fit in the apartment. Come on.
A cross section.
You've seen the size of my bloody apartment. It's tiny.
Plenty big enough. Plenty big enough.
No. I'd have to knock a wall out on the landlord to get upset
Is a
about
148 scale aircraft carrier similar size to a coffin?
Yeah.
that. Similar size to a what?
Coffin.
Coffin. No, it'd be much bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. Yeah.
It'd be much
How long
bigger
is
than
an
that.
aircraft carrier? 100 meters.
Well,
No, it's longer than that. Yeah, I must
I
guess.
know they're big. Depends which one you look at, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
you wouldn't want it parked on your foot, would you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm still busy with my little common gear, but it's coming along now. It's coming along.
Oh, it's
Got
almost
the
there.
uptips on,
Got
got
cheeky.
wipers on. So yeah, we're getting there. We have some lights. So yeah, it's getting there. It's a slow build, but it actually comes out very nicely. It's a nice kit. So if anybody is in that sort of era cars, that Tamiya Common Gear, very nice kit. I can only recommend
I like
it.
those cars. Yeah, nice.
Goes together very, very well indeed. All right, what's happening in the chat then? Give us an update.
No idea.
Well, people are answering questions about how long aircraft carriers are very precisely as well.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you for
370
that,
meters.
That'd be a big coffin in 48 scale.
Yeah.
It would.
So, right, starting with the chat, Mr. Parker is in first with good evening, everyone from near and far. Hope you're all looking forward to a fun show.
Yes.
Roland's in, welcome to the show. Model Kit Beginner. Philip H is in saying good evening, oh modeling guru crew. And PJ, happy 2025 to you and everyone in the chat.
Yes,
Thank you. Thanks, Philip.
Like a battle of the OAPs there. Rolf Schmidt is in saying happy new modeling year 2025.
Same to you, Rolf. Thank you very much. Same to you.
And of course, there is the time zone friendly greeting of the year from
Hang
PJ.
on. I've changed it. I've changed it really carefully. I've
And
changed
happy
it.
new year, all you wonderful modelers, wherever you are. There we go. I got it.
Yeah, well done.
Nigel T is in saying hello, folks.
I know.
How's it, Nigel? Good to have you.
Dave Robinson's in saying Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and have recovered from being dirty stop-outs on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go out. I stayed in.
As you just have heard, we have, and thanks very much indeed.
Sean White's in with a Happy New Year crew and chat. Hey, Sean.
Sean.
John.
Thanks, Sean. Happy New Year to you as well.
Cube Jam is in and says, legit thought Alan's hoodie said gas milky.
That's milky, yeah. Yeah,
Nothing would surprise me.
Gas milky. Ian is in, Rally Chef's Model Shed. Evening, everyone. Hey, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
North of the border, Mark Runciman's in saying Happy New Year to one and all. Have a great show and happy modeling.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well.
A little bit further south is Mr. Millgate, Peter Millgate. Happy New Year to the crew and all in chat.
Thanks, Peter. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Peter.
Dave Robinson says, get well soon, PJ. Don't show him any sympathy. Just encourage.
No.
Thank you, David. It's the only sympathy I don't get
He's
any
a
of this.
malingerer. He's malingering. Hey, Mika's in saying good evening all. Hey, Mika.
Yeah.
Hi, Mika.
Hey, Mika. Good to have you, buddy.
Oh, and the legendary Cam is in saying Happy New Year, guys. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, not another one. Have a good show.
Oh, God, Cam, really?
Stop showing sympathy for him. Stephen Burns is in saying evening all, working again, so dipping in and out. Quite a nice Christmas haul. Volvo S40 from New, Fairy Rotodyne,
Nice.
a reissue from Airfix, and a Vulcan.
Oh, nice. 72 Vulcan is still quite big, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Still a really big kit. Richard Farmer's in saying Happy New Year all, wishing everyone a great 2025.
Thank you, Richard. Same to you. Appreciate it.
Cube Jam says TARDIS apartment.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
Ali Ross is in saying evening, everyone.
Hi, from the breakout
Hi,
room.
Ali. How you doing, buddy?
Paul Crystal, yeah, of course, there is a breakout room which has been set up so we can use Zoom for this show and then Zoom for our members of Scale Fanatics who would like to do some.
We have space for you. You're welcome to join.
We have space for you. So, yeah, if you want to join Scale Fanatics, Alan will
become an official groupie. That's what they are.
Exactly. In the green room or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, they are a groupie.
Yeah, we'll join you later. So, stick a link in for Scale Fanatics and see if people want to join us after the show, that is.
Yeah.
Where do we get to? Paul Christopher's in saying evening, fellow modelers.
Paul.
How's it, Paul?
Dave Robinson, yes. USS Nimitz is 333 meters long. So there you go.
Yeah.
Dominique Cocu is in saying good evening.
How's it, Dom? Good to have you, buddy.
Philip H says, "Oh, Dan, I'm a good 20 years younger than PJ. I'm only 61."
Yeah, have a go at the old guy. Yeah.
Joe is in the chat as well. Joe Camilleri, Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Same to you, buddy.
And Dave Robinson said, "That's my good deed done for the year." Yep.
All right. Here we go. It's noted. It's noted.
Yeah. And Wayne Holmes is in saying, "Hi guys, Happy New Year to you all. Hope everyone's well."
Hey, Wayne.
And then Alan has stuck in a link to Scale Fanatics, which is
very important.
Virtual branch.
Very important. Scale Fanatics is a lovely group on Facebook. The group we are all associated with. Our Hangout is associated with, and is really one of the elite modeling groups on Facebook. So check it out.
I was wondering where you were going with that, though.
Yeah.
Well, PJ is also there, but normally they're quite good.
Oh, come on.
And what is more important, they're good guys there. Very good people, wonderful atmosphere, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, nice relaxed atmosphere, isn't it? You know, everybody helps everybody. It's good place to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except when they're abusing me.
Well, you need abusing though.
You bring it on yourself.
I question that. I really do. I question that. I really do.
Philip's asking a question there. Yes. Some people are in over the evenings. There's a lot of guys in from sort of around 10 o'clock-ish in the morning through till around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally then we get people join then, I say early evening then, and then it goes on then into the early hours of the morning some nights.
But I think the important thing is it varies.
Yeah.
But using the link will start it up, and if there's no one in, feel free to post on Facebook and Scale Fanatics and say the clubhouse is open, and you might encourage more people to join. So
Yeah,
there for everyone
absolutely.
to use it, and you know, if there's no one in, fire it up and see if you can go fishing on Scale Fanatics for people to join.
Yeah,
I'm sure, Philip, if you drop PJ a message, he'll join you in the Hangouts.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because the other three of us, you know, we are still at the age where we are not retired, so we are working during the day.
You had
But
to
PJ
get that
obviously
one
is always available.
You had to get that one in, didn't you?
I should definitely join, Philip. It's a nice place to be. It's not well, choose my words carefully. It's a nice clubhouse to be in, is what I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah,
even when PJ is in there.
Yeah.
But especially,
come on,
sorry, I meant to say especially
Why am
when
I being
PJ
especially
tonight?
when PJ's in there.
You're just taking advantage because I'm not well, as that's what it is.
No, I was trying to be supportive, and just my inner cynic and sarcasm came out instead.
As you can see, as you can hear from our bantering here, there's a nice atmosphere in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
not as good when I'm not there. They've haven't got a target. You know what I mean? So
now we'll look after each other, don't we? That's the important thing.
Yeah,
you know,
it's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Absolutely do.
Yeah, give advice where we can give advice and stuff like that. So
learned lots of things there.
We've
Right.
had quite a few. Sorry, Ron. So we've had quite a few new faces as well, haven't we? So which has been nice as well. So.
Now, when I have a sip of water, now you stop talking.
Yeah,
anyway.
I thought,
Right. But since you are so keen on talking, Alan, why don't you take us away and have a look what the guys got for Christmas and what they bought in the last month, because that's always interesting, always nice to see what you guys get in different parts of the world and what you buy and what you're interested in. It's over to you, buddy.
What I want to know is that non-alcoholic cider that you're drinking?
Oh, not anymore, mate. If I'm going to have hangover, I might as well have hangover from the full fat stuff. That's the way I look at it. Right then, what are you buying this month? Oh, incidentally, I hope you've all noticed the new banners for the sections.
Oh yeah,
snazzy, aren't they?
Very snazzy.
PJ's been busy.
Snazzy.
Yes.
Even though I've been ill.
Even though he's been ill, I know.
Yeah, but he has got plenty of time on his hands.
Oh.
So, first in this month is Michelle.
All right.
And Michelle says she's got a lovely gift for my mum and dad. Roll-free wooden 223 pieces. That looks pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah, very cool.
Rechargeable power for the lighting. Yeah, it's really nice, that, isn't it?
Really nice. I like that. I would not mind having that, on a shelf somewhere. It's beautiful.
And Michelle's saying she also received a voucher for a local model shop, which I'm saving to spend on some new AK pens.
Yeah.
There's been we've had a bit of discussion on the pens, on them AK pens in the Hangouts last couple of days. Yeah, about whether they're any good or not. It's maybe for another discussion, that anyway. But incidentally, as Michelle's the first one, it's actually Michelle's birthday tomorrow as well, guys.
It is too.
Yeah. I believe Mark's going to treat her to a really nice day. And and if he doesn't, he needs a good slap, doesn't he? If he doesn't, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, I believe there's some exciting stuff going on. I don't want to give too much away, Michelle, but yeah, you're in for a treat.
Yeah. I hope you have a nice day. I really do. Next up, we have Dutch Dave Model Bench. And it says 2 kits this month from Das Work, a paper Panzer. Paper Panzer?
Yeah, it's basically a tank that was designed and proposed, but we never came to fruition as a real tank.
Oh, okay, I'm with you
It's
now.
basically a drawing board tank.
Yeah, so
like the mouse, same thing.
I'm going to try and pronounce it just for the hell of it. It's a Slur Clear Panzerkampfwagen, is it?
Schwimmwagen.
Yeah, that's a. Your Swedish is coming on, but this is actually German.
And
Schwerer kleiner Panzerkampfwagen.
yeah, what's that's in 135th, so that's going to be quite good actually, isn't it?
That's still going to
And
be
then
quite.
it's got is that a Schwimmwagen? That's
It is a Schwimmwagen. Very good.
That's an amphibious vehicle then of some description.
Yeah.
Well done.
A Schwimmwagen Tripel SG638, which is also in 130. That looks
interesting, isn't it?
It does, yeah. Very interesting.
I like those odd. I mean, the Germans were known for having lots of odd things, so that just always makes interesting models.
Yes. Oh, nice one there, Dutch Dave. Next up, we have, if my mouse will play ball, we have Nigel. It is just the 135th Mini Art BMR1 mine cleaning armored vehicle.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. I would love to know how many parts that are being mini art.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, is that the price that's on the box as well?
£20.
That is cheap,
That's
isn't
a
it?
bargain, huh? That's a bargain.
He might have had it in his stash for a while.
Yeah. It's reduced from £40 there, look. So
well, maybe not then. Yeah, well, maybe not. Yeah.
So that's. I mean, if you pay 20 quid for that's a bloody bargain.
There's another stick. It's on bottom left. I don't know what that one's.
It has metal chains as well.
That's probably the £60 one. But yeah, I mean, Mini Art is probably going to be a lot in that, isn't there? It's going to be probably big as well.
But as I said, it has metal chains, has PE parts, so it looks like a premium kit.
Yeah. And 5 decal options as well. That's pretty cool, to be honest. Cool. Look forward to seeing that one built, Nigel. He builds quite a fair genre of stuff, does Nigel, doesn't he, as well? So
he does.
Next up, we've got Willie Messerschmitt, and he says, Father Christmas brought me a 172nd Messerschmitt M18 kit from Decno and a long time announced book about the aircraft. Okay.
Wow. It's not an aircraft generally very well known, so that's interesting.
Yeah. He said, I have a love affair with this small airliner from the late 1920s, and Decno did a good job on the kit. Wing and fuselage is a resin, but straight and bubble free. All details are 3D printed, just the clear parts have to be replaced. Well, at least looking at the clear parts look all straight glass anyway for the best part, isn't it? So it should be pretty straightforward. Well, that looks quite like an interesting little plane, doesn't it?
Lovely, very nice, very nice. Nobody knows about the M18. Yeah. It's just not a famous plane. So yeah, what a lovely niche to go into.
That's nice, and a bit of chocolate to go with it as well.
Here we go. Yeah,
a chocolate Santa.
Yeah, chocolate Santa. Well, there's more chocolates. Chocolate Santas everywhere.
Here we go.
This is Sylvia, and it says.
I think that's Willie's partner.
Is it okay then? In Germany, the Christ Child delivers the gifts. So to me, it brought me a book about the DC2. And is it I can't even say that. Is it Uvia? The McRobinson 1934 race in a double kit. I can't even.
Wunderschöne neue Maschine.
Yeah, wow, yeah. 172nd BF 109 from Edward.
Yeah, it means beautiful new machines.
Yeah,
that's all it says. Yeah,
I bet that the book on the DC2 is quite interesting as well. To be fair,
very interesting.
Dakota,
yeah, Dakota. It's one of my favourite sort of period airplanes.
It's a DC2, it's not DC3.
Yeah, because the Dakota was a DC3, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, C-47, wasn't it? Yeah.
And the sharing chocolate.
Sharing chocolates, yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, the two
sharing pictures of chocolate could have been a fight over.
Well, this is true. Yes, yeah.
I can't see it being much of a fight, to be honest with you.
No.
Next up, that's interesting. You've got Ian Fife. He says a complete impulse purchase. The 172nd Squadron. Oh God, these words.
Anabu
2. I'm not a Luftwaffe modeler, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but it will be fun to find out.
It's a conspiracy. They've been putting these in just so they can flummox you with these foreign words.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that's a flying saucer, isn't it?
Well done. Yeah.
yeah, it never existed. It never existed. There's lots of stories around it, but it never
Roland,
existed.
there's a picture of it in front of me, so it must have existed.
No.
Oh, get your tinfoil hats out.
There we go.
That looks fair, really interesting. To be fair,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what you do with that, Ian. It really will.
It's nice to see you again, Ian.
Yeah.
Come in and hang
It's
out
jump,
sometime.
jump in the hangout with us, Ian. Yeah, by all means, it'd be great to have a catch up. And Ian also has. He says, in the opposite direction, the accurate 148 SB2U1 Vindicator.
Yeah,
US
I read that completely wrong.
Yeah, vindicating who? But US Navy pre-war yellow wings.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool. Very cool. I
What's
love
the
that color
glass?
scheme. Looks good.
What's the
Yeah,
glass?
The
It
US.
reminds me. Is it the Texas Harvard, or is it sort of look about it? But I know it's not, obviously. But
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
yeah,
mean. Yeah.
I think it's the canopy and stuff that gives it that sort of look. Well, another cool looking plane.
Ah,
What else do we have here? Next up, we've got Mark. I thought this post would have been about all the stuff he got for Michelle for her birthday.
yeah. Well, this might be what he's bought her.
Yeah, it could be. Yes,
Maybe.
Don't look, Michelle. This might be your present. Look away.
yes. It says this month has been thanks to the in-law parents for a voucher for my local model shop, which included primer, washes, paints, super glue, splatter brush, new scalpel knife. Also picked up the Tamiya 124th Honda Ballet Sports Mugen CRX Pro. This will be the guinea pig for my first attempt at 2K on a car. He says, also, my daughter got me a 148 to 144 plane holder, especially handy decal setting.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Some nice stuff there, Mark.
Yeah.
I believe he started on.
It could be Miches.
already.
Don't know yet. It could be
Yeah,
Miches.
yeah, it could be Miches. Yeah, it could be. Very nice. Next up, we've got Chris Christovis has bought 2 kits this month and got 2 for Christmas. The Academy 135th AH1Z, which is that one of the like an Apache sort of thing, is it? Or
I think it's.
No,
Apache.
it is a gunship, but it's
Yeah.
based on the original Huey.
okay,
platform.
okay.
And
Oh, is it?
heavily-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's based on the configuration of the Huey. So after the cockpit, a lot was shared with the Huey in the original version, and the front was designed
right.
as the cockpit, basically.
That's
But it's
interesting.
constantly evolved, hence they're up to version Z, basically.
Yeah.
They're running out of letters, they've constantly evolved it. Very capable platform for the Marines.
That
Cool.
is the right. This is the kit Christopher should build. I mean, with the weather he's having all the time, that is the right stuff he should be going for.
Yep, I agree.
Definitely. And he's also got himself a Tacken Blitz 135 Panzer 3N.
What's the count?
Yeah, that's a later one. Very nice. Very,
That's,
very nice.
Nice box art.
Love the.
Yeah.
Nah, I just wanted to say that lovely box art. Yeah.
I mean, it's what moves the kits, isn't it, for a lot of people as well? They see,
Yeah.
I can build that and make it look like that,
Yeah.
That is cool. Very cool. And Chris has also got himself the 148 P38J Lightning.
One of my
Bonhoeffer.
favorite World War II planes, I must tell you.
It is a cool
Nice.
plane.
With what looked like a portrait of Margaret Thatcher on the side of it.
Say again? Yeah. I mean, who is it? I'm sure it's that. Who is it? Is it Monroe? Is it? I don't know. Who
No,
is it?
can't be a bit early.
Cool,
Idea.
cool. And then the final one from Chris this month is the Border Models 135 Akagi flight deck and B5N Kate torpedo bomber combo.
Nice.
All right.
So,
All right. So you get the tower and you get the plane, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
And a bit of the runway,
yeah,
Deck,
I can just
bit of
see
the deck.
on the
Yeah.
side of the box art there. You can just make it out.
You get the deck and the island.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
not
cool.
Very
bad.
cool. Yeah, very cool. Like it.
So look forward to seeing them done, Chris. Next up, we have Richard Farmer.
Gee,
He goes,
what a
"Look, he's had a bit
collection,
of a
Richie.
haul."
Wow.
He says,
He's
"Hey
had a
all,
good Christmas. Yeah.
picked up these this month. Looking forward to getting stuck on these over the next few months." Well, there's a few months to keep you busy there, that's for certain.
Wow.
So he's got himself the Suzuki Wagon R. I'm not sure that's one. I think that's a Fujimi kit, is it? Yeah, Fujimi. That'll be 124.
Yeah.
He's got himself the BMW 850i, which again,
Very
120.
nice cars. I love them.
Tamiya.
cars.
Oh, a lovely car.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. He's got himself the Sierra Cosworth from DM Model Kits, again in 124th. He's got himself the Sea West GTR. I think that's it. Is that an ASU kit, that one? Maybe. Can't quite make out on that one.
Think so. I think
Yeah.
it is.
Got himself the custom Cadillac Eldorado from Revell. The Ford Zac Speed Capri. That's
That's also
quite an old
beautiful.
kit, that now, isn't it? That is an old kit.
Wow, I would buy that immediately
Yeah.
if I see it somewhere.
I believe it was I think there's a couple of boxings of that kit, and the original ones they had like a motor in the back. Yeah, you stuck a couple of batteries in it. It was like a powered.
Okay, one of those.
motor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
because they're 120th as well, aren't they?
No, it's 124th, I believe.
Is it?
But
Okay.
what's interesting on that one, notice, Dan, is it's got cartograph decals as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Because normally the decals were shot in there as well, weren't they? So that must
No, I had a few of these Tamiya battery kits, and they were all 124.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure it's 124. And then he's got himself the Till 003, which from Tamiya is in 112th. Then again, he's got cartograph decals with that one, so it must be one of the newer boxings, so he'll be fine with that.
Yeah,
It's a very good haul there, Richard. Very good haul.
very good haul. Lovely stuff. Insert picture of empty dash. Oh,
Oh, Peter.
Disappointing.
I know. Guess you've forgot to take pictures of what he brought.
yeah.
I don't
A
know.
picture of empty desk, but then turn around and show a picture of very full shelves.
Yeah.
All the stuff you've got, Mr. Millgate.
Yes.
We know. We know.
Next up is our very own Mr. Croak. And he said, I had a voucher as a gift, so I spent it. Kits were 3 for 2. 24th Audi e-tron, a 954 RSR, and
Good
the
kit.
25th Shelby Cobra. I
also
believe
have
that e-tron meant to build up quite nice, Dan, as well.
Yeah, I've seen a few people. They're a snap together kit,
Yeah, that's what I thought they were, yeah.
but they look all right-ish.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, with what they had in stock in Hobbycraft, it was, they were all 30 quid each basically, and it's 3 for 2. So just grabbed whatever was marked 3 for 2, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't knock the RSR. It's a good kit from what I understand as well. And the Cobra.
that is a good kit.
Yeah, for what it is, you can't say no to that anyway, can you? So.
Yeah, it was really annoying. They had the Golf one, which I liked the Golf colored one.
But that wasn't in the offer.
It wasn't in the offer. No.
Oh no.
But
Anyway.
Still,
So what you should have done is open the box, swap the box lids over.
No, we don't encourage people to do that.
No, we don't. No.
However,
Yeah, stop doing that. Oh God.
Oh,
wow.
Next up, we've got Sean. Sean is a well-known model collector, aren't you, Sean?
Oh yeah.
Just to rub it in, he's got the Golf one.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It says picked up a whole bunch of kits. The Munster truck is 125th. All the rest are 124th. So he's got himself the Joester Porsche 962 there. Black print one is nice. He's got himself the Jag XJR 9. And both Tamiya kits, both not two very nice kits. He's got himself the Shelby Cobra there in the Golf scheme, funny enough.
Yep.
Oh, look, yeah.
He's got himself the new Porsche 911 GT3 RS from Tamiya.
Nice.
Is that Ferrari California, is it? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yes, just, yeah.
He's got himself a couple of, I don't know what would you call them? Hot rods, I suppose, aren't they?
Cards, yeah.
Hot rod cars.
Joanna
Pretty cool,
Taxi.
to be fair. Like I'm trying to make out what make that is. What make is that? Monogram, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And Monogram and Revell.
Very old Revell, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's got himself, I say, the 125th AMT Munster truck there.
Yeah.
So a bloody good haul there again,
Nice.
Sean.
Yeah,
Good haul.
very
That
nice haul.
California That California is a surprisingly nice kit, actually.
Yeah, have you built that one, have you, Dan? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a full engine in it and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Nice.
Oh, yeah, you can see on the side of the box. Yeah, very nice.
Surprisingly
Lovely
nice
Jaguar.
for Revel, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's some.
Oh.
I don't know who left then. Somebody must have come in the thing and I haven't noticed.
Yeah, someone was coming to breakout room.
Next up, we've got Sean White again. He's also picked up a couple of, let's say, 1/48 whirlybirds. The hind kit came with the resin seats and a 3D instrument decals.
All right.
That's
All
nice. He's
right.
got the
That
Western
looks like,
Sea King.
that hind looks like a
What's a Hind D?
fantastic
Not a
color
Hind D.
scheme. Huh?
Yeah, the hind.
I built the Edward Hind D. That was a great kit. Comes with a book in a language I've never heard of. So
Looks pretty cool, though, doesn't it?
it does.
Very cool.
Hang on.
No, it wasn't. No.
Oh, and we got more from Sean. We got more
Oh,
from
Sean is.
Oh, look what he got himself.
Oh, you
that
bloody
looks familiar.
bastard. Oh,
Yes.
hasn't arrived on my
I've got me
shelves
one
yet.
of them as well, John.
I
I've
got
got one of
myself
those as well.
them for sure. There's no doubt about it.
I think what we're going to have to try and do with this, I think, is start a
Group
major
build.
group build. You know,
Group
on,
build, yeah.
perhaps start one on Scale Fanatics, a group build of the Lancia
Yeah,
Stratus
yeah.
at some point in the year. Yeah, so it's meant to be a really nice kit, this as well. So I'm a little bit jealous because I haven't got one yet. But so yeah, Sean's got himself the Atelier 112 Stratos. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, and there's more. We got more.
But wait, that's not all.
Wait. Sean has also got Santa brought me the knockoff Lego 1/8 RB19.
That
Nice.
looks pretty cool, actually.
Does
I
look
like
good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know Sean has done the Alpha as well, the one that I've got that I haven't yet done yet, the Cada Bricks one.
Yeah. That's good. And what else have we got? Oh, look what he's done. Look what he's done. It says, lastly, picked up this 112 Model Factory Lotus 99T full detail kit. You're definitely going to have to get in the hangouts now, Sean. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll keep you busy for a minute.
Yeah, get in and get Alan to make you spend more money.
I've got the MFH Lotus 77. So
Yeah.
We can try together.
And
Which one does Andy have? Does he have the?
Andy has the
100,
same.
isn't it?
Andy has the
Is it
99T.
the-
as well.
Oh, was it? I thought it was the 100T he had.
In actual fact, you could be right actually, PJ. You could be right actually. It could be the 100T. Thinking about it, it is the 100T. Actually thinking about it, yes.
Yeah.
Lastly, this month we've got Rally Chef's model shed, Ian, and he says the Tamiya 124 Focus was picked up at Telford, but was a Christmas present from my son. So just got it. Also a mini bench saw to help me with my scratch building.
That's very cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, just be careful your fingers with that bench saw.
I did see his post elsewhere. Said his objective for this year is to finish with the same number of fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. I can see how it can be useful for what you do, Ian. Definitely.
Which, considering we know another modeler in the modeling world who was, well, he didn't remove his finger, but did some significant damage with a table.
Yes.
So
Less fortunate. Yeah.
Yes, he's very lucky. And that is it for this month. So
Wow, that's some nice
Great
stuff
haul.
there. Really cool hauls there. Wow. Well, congratulations to all and everybody. That looked really fantastic. I was obviously very jealous of the Lancia because I can't get it yet. And there's some other kits in there which I really liked. I like that little Messerschmitt from Rolf. That was really cool. Very, very cool.
Did you pilot others? What was that?
no, somebody's wanting to join the.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Let them come into the live show. That's Crixton.
No.
Yeah, that's well. If the camera's on, then they'll appear in the live stream, won't they? So we'll sort it all out after.
yeah.
Right. Well, in the meantime, while Alan is fiddling with that, should we catch up on the chat, Dan?
Yes, we will indeed. So, going back a little bit, one man clapping is in, saying hello to y'all. Happy New Year to everyone. Good to see you.
Hey, what, man?
Philip H says, oh yeah, do you all get in the hangouts? Yeah, there can be a few in of an evening. And then Philip says, what? No, help the aged in the hangouts for PJ.
I'll be helping him a lot. Don't worry.
None whatsoever.
Shane is in saying evening, morning shaggers.
How's it, Shane?
Philip H says, yeah, haven't been in a hangout for a while. And then says, PJ sounds like granddad from Only Fools and Horses. I'm ill, you know.
Yeah.
As well. However, Dave Robinson says some of those Row Life products are lovely. Yeah, that one meat you got looks really good.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Peter Milgate says, I find the clubhouse a very inclusive, encouraging, and friendly place to model. I heartily recommend it. Good man, Mr. Milgate.
Your 10p's in the post.
Yep. Michi's inserted some emojis that I don't understand. But some smiley faces of some sort and some monkeys. Nigel T says, yup, 20 quid bought NEC Toy Fair 27th of December.
That's a bargain, Nigel. That's a bargain.
Yeah.
Mike Castlegrove is in saying evening, everyone.
How's it, Mark?
Right, just carry on, guys. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, just blocking.
Rolf says, don't worry about pronouncing Hannibal, as I can pronounce it as well, nor do I know what it means. So there we go. Michi is laughing and says we spoil him too much. I think you do.
No.
I think that's when we talked when Mark showed his haul.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark is too spoiled.
Which might be Michi's haul. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. Yeah. I'm not sure she'd want to build a Honda CRX, but
she might. You can't generalize.
Oh no, I just mean based on what she said about the stuff she builds today. She may have changed the side of it. Will cars.
It might be a New Year's resolution.
Exactly. Peter Milgate says, based on the initial Cobra, same mechanics as the Huey. So Peter's just repeating what I said. Dave Robertson says AH1Z Cobra or Viper. Philip H says the BMW is a rebox of the Revell premium version. Okay.
All right.
Jet Scale Model says I built the Tijuana Taxi back in the early 70s when it came out.
Hi, James. How you doing, mate?
Says I need to buy another kit the rest of my life. In fact, I need to sell them off. Oh, I don't need to buy another kit for the rest of my life. I need to sell them off.
Yeah, we are all there, kind of.
Yeah, maybe. Dave Robinson says, ladies and gents, hit the big thumbs up button. The very good point.
Quite right. Good point.
Yes.
More thumbs up.
Yes, please do. Thank you very much.
Keith says, good evening and a happy new year to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shane says, I forgot to add a couple of posts. Oh,
Shane.
Next month.
Next time.
Flying Dutchman, Dutch Dave's Model Bench says, oh dear. Oh, yes.
Stupid.
Yes. Person. And Quinstar says, evening all, my internet just threw me out.
Just in time.
Very tasteful internet you've got.
Very strange.
Jet Scale Model says, by the way, happy new year. So there we go. We're all caught up once again. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Well, it all has to happen some other time. Right. Now, for our next trick. Because we didn't have enough, didn't we?
No.
For our next trick, we would certainly like to see what you guys have built in the past, because that is always a very interesting gallery. So we would love to have a look of models from yesteryear. Who would like to take that one over? PJ, are you up for it?
Yeah, as soon as I've sorted my buttons out.
Okay, all right.
Okay. You seeing that?
I think we are. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't, because I've got all your faces in the way. There you go.
Get rid of our faces.
Yeah, absolutely. First one up is Jet. James says, I built this 135 Panzerjäger, whatever it's called, from Italy back in the mid-90s before digital cameras were even around. Just showing that.
Very nice.
Nice,
Very, very nice.
I like that. I like the detail back
Ah.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Very cool.
that is cool. I like that. Can't put that there. Get me out of the way. Here. There's another picture, I think. Yep. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, it's from the angle. To the side.
Very nice. I love the weathering on that.
The weather,
Very
it's
cool.
brilliant. It really is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Helmet hanging on top. Very cool.
Next up, got the chef model shed. Some 7 years ago, this was my first attempt to accurately recreate a UK truck using a 124 Italeri tractor unit as a base. It required converting to right-hand drive, also switching around the mirrors, wipers, fuel tanks, etc. The trailer required scratch building as no kits were available. This started my collaboration with A.W. Jenkinson. We now have built over 15 of their vehicles, some now owned by AWJ and some in my own collection. The whole model fleet will be on display at the Shapfell Model Transport Show in March.
Oh, wow. Very, very cool. I like that a lot.
It's a bit impressive. That trailer, all scratch built.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing. That's very nice. I like that a lot.
Cool.
Does some very good work here, doesn't he?
You can
Yes.
see why he bought a little saw for his bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another bit as he was building the trailer.
Wow. Wow. Very cool.
Cool. Up here we have Elaine Matthew Thomas.
Oh, here we go.
I think that's as one of his first custom builds. Started out as an Italeri Audi Quattro in 124th. He did an engine swap with an R8 V8 and twin turbo. Also moved it to be mid-engined. The bodywork was inspired a bit by the Group B car. I finished this one last year around November. That's okay. It was,
Lovely, to be fair. Bit of kit bashing.
I'll say. Cool.
I like the turbo peeking at the side. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the view of the engine. View of the engine bay with the water charge coolers. Nice. Ropage.
I suppose it's good use of the Italieri Quattro. Not the best kit.
Okay, Rolf Sinnis is hi all. Another classic plastic. Revell's 178. Yes, 178. Fairy Rotodyne. First released in 1960 when Revell had a branch in the UK around Potter's Bar, ? I built it out of the box in 2010 within two months. Only change was the removal of the ugly rivets and heavy sanding polishing of the clear parts. Thanks for looking.
It's cool.
I like that. That really was. He's got another picture in there, he's not.
Click on his name below. I think it's on his name below, is it, Peach?
Say again?
If you click on what,
Oh,
there
yes.
we go.
I just see this. Very good. Right.
It's pretty cool.
Sylvia Kohlberger. Hi all, this is my 172 miles Magister from RS Models. Excuse me. It's in delivery from one owned by the Shuttleworth collection. The decals are from various Hanath decal sets and some were homemade. Meanwhile, you can purchase a decal set from IPMS Brampton, including a CD with lots of pictures. Model was built in 2014. Oh,
I think I have that kit actually in my stash.
Yeah, smooth, clean build. Dutch Dave's in. It says 1/35th scale Nichimo and Mitsubishi A6 M5 built a few years back. Tried a bit of heavy weathered panels here with this kit that's been around since '63. The nose section carries a little battery powered engine for the prop to spin. Cool. Some bloke called Dan Crocker or something. This Revell Revell 124 Porsche 934 RSR was built 4 years ago. This is the first video build on the channel. That's your channel, the Dan Cave channel. Okay.
That's the one.
Looking at the video now is shocking. Oh, okay. Built out the box. Great kit. I have 2 of the Martini versions in the stash.
It is a great kit. I can only but agree. Awesome kit. Awesome build as well. Very nice. I've built that one myself before.
Yeah, it's very enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
Yeah,
but
lovely build.
looking back at my videography skills and editing skills from 4 years ago, it's
well,
somewhat revealing.
Well, they'll learn somehow, mate. They'll learn somehow. Okay, and finally, Mr. Stover, Chris is in. So he built this Tamiya 135 F4U 1D Corsair in 2022, painted with Tamiya paints.
132nd, you mean?
What did I say?
135.
How did I say?
Yeah.
135 in the brain. Well, 132. My apologies.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That is.
very nice. Very nice. I love it.
Did a cracking job on that. Nice
Yeah,
as well.
he is an awesome builder. Very cool.
Big lump of an airplane as well.
It was obviously a bad day.
Yeah, I looked at clouds. Unbelievable.
Clouds in the sky. It was obviously raining that day. It must have been rain at some point. Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Build.
Love it.
Yep, that's it. Thank you.
There we go. Idaho.
There you go.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, no, that Jägermeister Porsche wheels are very nice. I also still have a Martini one in the stash. And yeah. I built a Valiant one as well. It's just,
yeah, I've been trying to find that one. I can't find it at the moment.
Yeah. The thing is, if you need a build, which builds you up again, build up your mojo, that is the kit to go to because it really builds up very nice.
My only minor gripe with it is I still think the stance of it is not quite, it looks a little bit high. Even though the wheels actually fill the arches.
At the back, you mean, or
just all around actually. The entire ride height sits a little bit too high, I think. So I don't know if the arches are a little bit too small for the wheel size they've got. But again, it's very very minor. It does, it's still a great kit to build and enjoyable.
Yeah. I was so happy that I got something built up which looks more or less acceptable. That that didn't come to mind.
Yeah, but I would like to get the Valent one, and then there are some other schemes out there which I want to use the Martini version for because they're molded in the colors as well.
Yeah,
so molded in white is the perfect base for some of the alternate schemes that are out there. But if you get the Jägermeister boxing, it's molded in orange. So if you want a white car, it's not the best base. So
yeah, that's right. Well, awesome stuff. You guys are very good model builders for sure. Love that. Love to see that. Let's do a quick little. Should be only a quick little catch up on the chat.
Yeah, we'll do. So Dutch Dave and Jet chatting to each other. Dutch Dave says, nice Jaeger, Jet. It's a really old build. Dom saying hello to a few people as well. Jet asking why Dom isn't on John Alex live. Dave Robinson says, some amazing detail on the DAF and trailers. I mean, he did the livery design for the AWJ truck fleet. No, I don't think he did. I think he's just worked with them on models of their fleet, basically.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dom says I don't stream anymore. When this live's over, I'll check the chat. Happy New Year to you, Jet. Alan Parker, tell Andy to go and check his messages. Why? What did you send him?
Yeah.
Curious.
Yes, I'll tell you after.
You're trying to make him spend money.
Yeah. That's normally what that means.
And Jet is apparently watching both while I edit a video for my channel. Well done.
There we go. Here we
You see,
go.
other channels are available.
Yeah. Very
Whatever.
good.
Well,
modeling
the
channels out
best
there.
one's right here.
Exactly.
Best one's right here.
Exactly.
Right.
It's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, BBC
What we
One
should do-
versus
what we-
Channel 5. You know,
Yeah, what we should do is we should get John to jump in here with us one show maybe.
It can be arranged.
yeah, it's not bad. Share. John's a nice guy. I like
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, it can be arranged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
See
awesome.
if we can
That
put something
would be
like that
awesome.
together.
Very, very good idea.
Do a
Very good
cross-platform
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
And Jet's saying there he thinks we ought to reschedule. Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Why?
Well.
Oh, we've sort of had this slot sort of forever, haven't we?
Yeah. This
is
was
a
inherited
historic
from
slot.
another.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was inherited from another channel that had been streaming on this slot for weekly for 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
And the owner of that stream decided to give up streaming and offered it to Roland, and Roland
I wouldn't
carried
go
on.
that far, James. Wow.
More mature.
You've met Alan and PJ.
Not
Come on.
sure about that.
I'll take
Was
that.
it
I'll
Roland?
take that.
We're reasonably mature.
Appreciate the sentiment, but okay.
I'm gonna have to wear something different next show, aren't I? Now to make me look a bit more hip.
Oh, please, not the red sequin dress again. No.
The fact that you said hip.
Yeah, only puts me right at my age, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't mention hips. We'll all be needing them replaced soon. As that
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
I thought I needed a new back this morning. Oh,
Yeah, it's the only hip we know about.
Oh, yeah.
The one which is sore.
Right.
Whether
Dave
they come
says
in
fair
nylon or plastic.
Yeah. Dave Robinson says, fair enough. Cheers for clearing that up about Ian and AWJ. Philip H says Alan could dye his hair green.
I could dye it green. I could, but I won't.
I think Alan should share that picture of himself that he shared with us the other day.
Which
Oh,
one?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The young Alan, you mean?
Yeah.
The one that looked like I was ill because that one.
Yeah. Maybe not.
No, maybe not now.
Maybe after the watershed.
Dave says he just wears a dress on Wednesdays.
Yes.
Well, he
Oh,
does, he does. That's
Yeah, come on the hangout on Wednesdays, you'll see it.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we accommodate all lifestyles here. So we're all caught up again.
All right, fantastic. And while you're so nice and busy, Dan, we are also already looking for some time forward to what you guys are actually busy with. And that's always good to see. Good to see the process. Good to see how you guys work.
Yeah.
So Dane will now take us to that, and we will have a quick look at what you guys are busy with.
Billy? Oh, great.
We will.
We will.
Right, hang on, I need to mash some buttons. And
Hang on, I thought that was my job.
in tradition, mash buttons and say sausage a lot, to carry on the spirit of Dan doing this section. Right, Facebook, Google Chrome. Let's see, let's get that sharing, drag it over a little bit.
Yep.
How
There
does
we
that
go.
look?
Left,
And
right, here we go.
There you
So,
go. There you go.
this is the what have you been working on section, which
I've just noticed how much of an
Whoa.
essay you've got to read before you can actually post in this thing. God.
Hang on, there's a spelling mistake there. Who said that? Who did that?
oh
Okay. Yeah, I need to sort that out.
Yeah,
My
we
mistake.
need to. We need to
My
get the
bad.
editor in there.
Anyway, by participating, you're giving permission to the crew to share your work. Please only post your own work. 1 image per subject each week. And if you're a prolific builder, 2 works in progress per member. So there we go. A brief recap.
Yeah.
We're not complete sticklers, it depends, but don't go crazy. Okay, so up first is Dutch Dave Model Bench.
All right. That looks
Uh,
interesting.
Oh, well.
These two ferrets are on the bench this week, getting them ready for a Berlin and Cyprus diorama.
Wow.
Nice.
They're not
Very
ferrets,
cool.
they're armored vehicles.
I was going to say, I don't know why when you said that, I was actually looking at my bench. I looked up, expecting to see two furry animals, but okay.
Because
ferrets,
as
yeah.
you know, Alan, you are into furries in a big way. Just saying.
Stop it, please.
Very cool. I like that. I like
Yeah.
ferrets.
They're really good kit, actually.
Is that the new one from Airfix? Yeah, that's the new one from Airfix, isn't it?
It does look like it, yes. Looking at the parts breakdown, yeah. Because I've built that recently.
Oh, well.
That's right. This one's under control.
Okay.
And
Right.
then we have Willie Messersmith. There's the
Oh,
decals for
he's
my
doing a pig.
132nd Matchbox Porsche 917/10. Could go ahead. Is now primed with pink surfacer, as that will help with the
Okay.
yellow livery of the selected car. Is driven in 73 in the European Inter Series, similar to Can-Am, by driver and owner Willie Kausen. He won some races that year, but one event is worth mentioning. He carried the federal president of Germany as a passenger around the Nürburgring. Poor President Heinemann had no seatbelts and a small seat, no overall, and it was slightly snowing. And he didn't go full throttle, but went only 155 miles per hour.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, but these things were insanely fast.
Yeah.
So they had to walk everywhere with the wheelbarrow in front of them, didn't they?
Go on.
Go on, what's the rest of that joke?
Because they've got great big kahunas, that's why.
Uh,
Wheelbarrow to get them around.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. Very cool.
There we go. And luckily, the Porsche Museum is only 30 minutes away, so we went for a closer look to the real beast. Yeah, that is.
It's basically all engine, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of them were actually when you look at them, kind of stripped down. Very nice. Very
cool.
very nice.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing. That's very cool.
Pretty cool as well.
Oh yeah, I
Sylvia
remember that.
Sylvia sharing a combined build with my partner Willie, alias Rolf. It is the 132nd Airfix Bond Bug re-released with new glass parts. My mate hesitated to start, so I thought to give him a kick and had started to build a chassis during the winter break. Meanwhile, he has assembled a body and is in a priming process parallel to his Porsche. Nice.
Right. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. I like the oddballs, and that's certainly one of them. I love it.
Beg your pardon?
A few of them in here as well. Nigel T is in with the Hachette U96 in 148 scale. As its part works, it's still ongoing. Couple more sections painted, weathered, and figures placed.
Oh, submarine. Got it. Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, it's a part work submarine in
Yeah,
148 scale. Yeah, that's just gigantic.
It's huge.
It is.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, and look who it is. It's the one and only Andy Quiney. Small steps being made on the 1/12 Taglieri Lancia Delta Integrale. I've now got it primed in fire scale white primer, spot of grey added, painted in TS26 decanted, which went down lovely. Now all decals have been applied that are needed before 2K. Chuffed how it's going so far. Thanks for looking as always. Yeah, that's looking good.
Yeah, just look at that, Nick. That's really good.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love it, Andy. Very, very cool. That will come out very nice.
Yeah. At some point I may pick one up. Mark's started work on the Tamiya 124 Honda Ballade Sports Mugen CRX Pro, all primed and body and wheels and painted with 5 coats of Tamiya X2 white. 2K to be done over the weekend.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, straight in there.
Yes. I love it. Love it.
What else we got? Chris Stover is working on the Tamiya P38J Lightning in 48 scale, coming together nicely.
Yeah, that looks good. Lovely plane too. Very nice.
Yeah, and a fantastic kit by all accounts.
Oh,
Philip Hartford, happy 2025. Thought I would start the year by testing my stress levels with the 124th Revell Premium 850 BMW. 3 hours of body prep and fitment testing. Kit has a high parts count and being an old kit, a lot of issues. Definitely going to test my abilities. So that is this one.
Right.
Such a lovely car. And yes, I believe such a challenging kit.
Philip will master it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll knock it out of the park. Yeah.
And Glenn is working on the Tamiya 24th scale Mustang GT4. Decals are from Blue Stuff to depict the PF Racing Mustang from 2022. Primed of Mr. Primer Surfacer 1000, Mr. Surfacer 1500 pink. Paint is Mr. Color mixture of pink, white, and fluorescent pink using the ratios provided with the decals. Right, okay. And it's been cleared with Pro Scale 2K.
All right.
Has to travel for work for the rest of the month, so it'll be a while before I'll be able to finish it. But it's looking good so far.
Looking very good.
Yeah.
Very crisp. I love it.
It's a great kit, and that's it's a very standout scheme for it as well. I like it.
Nice one.
Yeah. And Mr. Millgate. Well.
Yeah.
So he started
to start right up.
Started work on the Porsche 1/8. Yes, you heard correctly. The Porsche 1/8 Porsche 917K. Work started on the engine and gearbox. All parts repainted with details picked out. Some wiring added to the starter motor, alternator, and progressed onto the distributors. It's a large lump of die-cast joy built in the Scale Fanatics clubhouse.
Yeah.
Here.
This much.
Yes, we've listened to him moan about every step. You spend all this money on this
fit, and I can't do this, and I can't do that, and this doesn't fit, and that's the wrong color, and I haven't got this paint. It just goes on and on and on.
He's doing a good job, though. Doing a very good job.
He's doing a fantastic job on that.
You see, my patience with a pre-painted kit like that, I just go, meh. I can deal with it and just assemble it.
Yeah.
Because I'd want it done. So anyway. So so the Fujimi McLaren MP4 12C GT3, whilst waiting for the body color to arrive, which is not going to happen anytime soon because it's lost in the post somewhere. All the carbon on the chassis is done, interior and the seat are also complete.
That looks very cool, that interior. I love that.
There's a lot of carbon in there.
Sorry,
I see that.
Question.
Go on. Sorry.
No. I just you're waiting for the body color. I was just going to ask, is that the body color? It's not the body color.
No,
that's the body color.
That's the UMP grey primer. Although looking at this picture, I realise I do need to do some work on the rear openings actually.
Yeah, we weren't going to point it out, but now that you have.
Well, let's be honest, it needs to be fixed. So, it wouldn't be the Scale Fanatics way without getting in there and fixing it. So
yeah, absolutely.
And also in progress, because I was waiting for the paint, I started on the new 24th scale BMW E46 DTC 2001 with some aftermarket decals from LB Production.
Looking like a taxi.
It looks a bit like a taxi. It's got yellow wheels as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very yellow.
Cool.
Not bad. I like yellow.
Nice yellow though, I've got to say.
Yeah, TS16 went down well. 3 or 4 coats. Very, very, very quick. The body needed hardly any cleanup. Glue front and rear bumpers on. Primed in UMP white. TS16. Decals were done a day or two ago, and the 2K was actually done this afternoon. So
very cool.
So there we go.
Yep.
Very cool.
Shabs is here with hi all, happy new year. I've been working on a new project from Blackford Games, which has been 3D printed. Added some styrofoam to the wooden base and carved it to look like cobblestone. It's ready for primer. Just look at that.
Yeah, she was doing that this afternoon.
Zooming on that cobble thing just Dan, that's just a bloody awesome job on that, isn't she?
Yeah, she was doing that this afternoon in the clubhouse.
Wow.
He's doing a great job there.
Yeah, that's looking good.
She's putting Cam to shame, isn't she, really?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah. Very nice. Love
Maybe
it.
Camel learn how to do things properly now. So
Hopefully.
speaking of which, good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. We are joking, of course. Another 3D printed project. Here's the base for the Zez Studios Batman in 1/5 scale. Pretty happy with how this is going. Moving on to Batman now, and hoping to have this wrapped up in the next 2 weeks. Try to
Right.
finish with this and having a blast.
That looks good. That looks amazing.
Detail in that is just
Yeah.
gobsmacking.
Yeah, got a nice little clown figure, some dynamite.
This is
Yeah.
Joker in his with his robbery heist mask.
Yeah.
Very cool. I mean,
Yeah,
it's huge.
great job.
It's
It is.
huge.
It is huge. It's massive. Yeah.
Dusty's Model Workshop. Ooh. So this one's an extremely chaotic picture. I do apologize. It is. It is. Just after Christmas, I started 2 kits, both 135th from Riffields. One is the M1A1/M1A2 with interior kit done as a 91 Gulf War M1A1 Abrams on the right. The second kit is the M1A2 SEP V3 with the Riffields interior kit added on the left. Sub-assemblies are yeah.
Wow.
Sub-assemblies are complete, and the interiors had its white complete using Citadel white scar. Now the long task is adding all the blacks, greys, greens, browns, and the reds on all of the different equipment inside the tank. The M1A2 SEP V3 is blank firing adapters on the 50 cal and the M244. Full stop.
Yeah, that's something to get confused very quickly.
And the downside of doing 2 Riffields Abrams kits, there's a lot of storage items to make and paint.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, there is. That's quite a challenge. I don't mind building multiple kits at the same time, but that's that's pretty brave. And there we go. That's everything that's in progress.
Fantastic stuff. Oh wow, I like that a lot. There was some good stuff there. I mean, here we go. Very impressed what Shep's doing. That's really, really nice. I love that. Very cool stuff. We have here we go. Fanatics. Okay, there's much going on in the chat at the moment, which is great. Of course, that gives us some time to get to PJ's section. PJ's your questions. How about that?
I have. Yeah. Okay. Just bear with me. You seen that? Yeah.
Not yet.
In a second. Here we go.
Okay.
Yep.
This month's question. How to get rid of this cough. Now, number 28 is, which genre of model kits do you have little or no interest in actually building yourself, and yet whenever you come across a superbly finished example from that genre, you can't help but admire it? Okay, Nigel Tingy says, nothing is off limits. I will try anything, even if no real interest in the subject. The FX SR N4 hovercraft is a good example. No interest in hovercrafts, but it's something different, and building different models keeps the hobby alive for me.
Very good point, Nigel. Yeah. Very good point.
Dan says, I'd probably try anything once. Okay. I'm going to insert a joke there, but never mind. Anyway, back to modelling. I would say modern armour interests me the least, and even armour in general, I have little time for. Every now and again, I see some well thought out diorama, and I'm in awe. Yes, I totally agree with you there, mate.
There's some amazing stuff out there.
Shane Wright says ships, witchcraft.
I agree.
With that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Philip Hartford says, hello, PJ. In answer to your question, it would be military/aircraft/ships. I build tanks, etc. when I was very much younger, but I've not had any interest for over 40 years. This is daft, as I love to see a really excellently weathered tank or other military vehicle, especially on the diorama. totally agree. I like weathering cars, especially old ones. Maybe I will have a go at a military vehicle in the future. Same with aircraft and ships. Did them in my youth, and I really appreciate those who build them. Modern kits are awesome, as are the detailing sets. However, I am unlikely to build any. Sorry for the long-winded answer. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Okay, and Ian Fife finally says ship models, especially the 1 to 200 scale. I have neither the time, talent, or space for them, but I think they are amazing. Yes, totally agree.
I love big warships. I would never build one myself, but I love them. Having to look at. It's probably the least genre I would ever even vaguely consider, for the same reasons which just mentioned. First of all, I have no space, so you have to clear out the garage to build one. And then when it comes to the fiddly bits, the little hooks and I think it would probably.
We saw a few of these at Telford. I mean, one of the major prize winners, I can't remember his name, but Alan, perhaps you might remind me. He built this. I think it was a frigate. It was about 2 meters long, and it was just gobsmacking. It really is. It took him 8 years to build it or something.
Yeah, I was going to say it's some colossal amount of time it took him from start to finish. I think it was around the 7-8 years mark, wasn't it?
It said in the prize giving that his current build, okay, has taken him 10 years so far.
Yeah. that just, I mean, that's it. You got to have the dedication, haven't you?
Yeah. So that people do the big galleons, with the sails and the rigging.
Yeah. So it was a chap called Jeffrey Taylor. It was HMS Arrow Type 21 frigate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, he's not buying unnecessary kits like all of us, because he's busy with his.
I don't think he spent. I did have a brief chat with him, and that he didn't spend 8 years solid working on just that kit.
No, appreciate that. Yeah.
It was do a bit, put it away, do a bit.
Yeah, but those projects that he is building, they're all scratch built.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think all the other, and certainly in Telford, all the other models that were up on the top table, they're all scratch built, weren't they? The plane, ship, that's spacecraft. The
spacecraft, yeah,
all scratch built. I think there's only mine there. It was an actual kit.
So what you're saying that you're going to have to do a scratch built at some point?
Yeah, we have to build some scratch built, aren't we? Freddie Flintstone car comes to mind.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Parker will be doing a totally scratch built build.
Flintstone, yeah,
at some point in the future.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So to segue
that little table saw which you just saw will come in handy for that.
But just my take, it's the same thing as most ships. I have no interest in them at all, but I can really appreciate the detail and the work that goes into them.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I bought 2 of them. They're there.
Yeah, I know. And you've bought 2 small ones as well. So
yeah.
Just at least the bigger ones, you can sort of get your hands sort of in there. But it's like when you put something on, you knock something off. It's that sort of model, isn't it?
Yeah.
You breathe on it the wrong way, something falls off.
I did that on all my models.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. We do them, and there's not as much. God, imagine, the big, they've got loads of stuff on, haven't they? And it's.
No, but I mean the subject, ships have never been a huge draw for me, but I'd never be averse to building them. It's just not really something that interests me.
Yeah.
But I do have an interest in naval aviation, which is why I got two aircraft carriers, because it's naval aviation. It's relevant to what I do actually like. So
So you can do a dio, like you can have the ship there on one of your planes and make it look like the ship's a long way away, and you come in for a bombing one or something.
Good share. People have done that before, actually. Yeah, these are small. These are far away.
Yeah, I know there's as I said, I'm not into ships. Otherwise, everything is fair game. Build a World War I tank. What I haven't built is a science fiction project, but I wouldn't shy away. I wouldn't shy away doing that. I would love that.
Yeah. A lot of the modern Revell Star Wars stuff is actually really good.
Yes, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So if you ever get the chance, I think even like the Mandalorian figure and stuff was
Yeah.
the Razor Crest is buildable. I think people have had some issues, but it's buildable.
Oh, well, issues you find everywhere. I mean, I built monogram kits from the 60s, so it's
There
out.
you go.
So
You're a modeler, not an assembler.
Yeah. So I'm used to that, but yeah, that would be so if something would give me or gift me or whatever, or if I came into the possession of a 1 to 100 aircraft carrier, I would sell it straight away. If somebody would give me a spacecraft of some sort, I would keep it. I would certainly would plan to build it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's lovely stuff. Oh, I love that. Right.
Don't just segue straight into the questions.
Yeah,
Questions
let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Sure. Seen that, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. We can't answer for manufacturers, but we'll give it a go. Okay. Nigel King says, why do model manufacturers attach the chrome parts to the sprue in the most visible area when fitted to the model?
Yeah.
So with that said, excuse me, any chrome paints that look like chrome when dry. I've got a paint pen that was recommended, but still doesn't look chrome when applied. I think what he's saying is that when you cut off the sprue, okay, then you tidy it up, and then you've got to repaint that chrome section.
If not, because Nigel's in the chat. What paint pen have you got for the chrome? Is it Molotow?
Yeah.
Because if it is the Molotow, some of the Molotow pen inks can go off, and then it just looks silver rather than a chrome effect if it's not shaken and stuff properly as well.
Yeah. The first part of that question is we can't answer because we're not manufacturers.
It is daft and frustrating, though, isn't it, PJ?
It is. But I think I'm like most models. What we do is we get a sprue of chrome, okay, and we strip it.
Yeah.
Strip it, and then basically you just build it as normal and spray your chrome as you need it.
Well, I was talking again. I think it was earlier in the week. I was in one day with Peter, who's building the 1/8 Porsche, the Poacher Porsche, and Peter commented that all the parts that are painted are still mounted on the sprues and the like, and I'm not sure if it's chromed up, but they're all mounted on the sprues in such a way, whereas when you cut them off, it wouldn't leave any visible marks, and it was all hidden.
So that's a product design decision.
Yes,
that's what that is.
It's a price point design.
It can be, yeah, it can be, yeah.
Because it makes the molding a lot more difficult at times.
I would think for a lot of the models certainly built at kind of 24th scale for cars with chrome.
Yeah,
it would be easy for the tool designers to design the tooling differently, but they're designing it from the idea of what's the simplest way to produce it. They're probably not necessarily guided by a modeler who's thinking about how will the finished product work for me. So it'll start with a modeler, someone in a company who's got a target audience and some kind of modeling mindset, and it'll go through a manufacturing process which is not kind of led by, we'll say, the customer to a certain extent, and it's a classic failing of a lot of product design strategies.
Nigel's just put in the post there in the chat, Fly Sea Chrome paint marker. Get yourself one of the Molotow markers, Nigel. Molotow Chrome marker pens.
But also remember, not everything that is on a chrome tree needs to be chrome.
Yes.
No.
So a lot of cars in 24th scale, bumpers and stuff you could do in Alclad high speed silver, duraluminum, super metallic, super chrome silver. There's a lot of really bright, shiny metallics out there, which at 24th scale work very well for a lot of parts.
And a lot of the chrome on some of these sprues is sometimes too thick as well.
Yeah.
And you could do with just stripping it down back to the plastic.
Yeah.
And it's back in scale then.
And this is
sorry.
back to your modeling planning point as well the other day, PJ. That
Yeah.
when you start a build, look at what's in the kit and what you need to do with it, and
Yeah.
plan all those steps in advance. So you don't
Absolutely.
just get to the chrome parts and then realize, oh, what am I going to do about them?
Oh, bugger.
At the start, think about, do I need to strip the chrome, prep the parts, reprime, repaint, refinish?
Exactly. Always consult your instruction booklet carefully, and then decide what you're going to do. That's to build it successfully.
Yeah,
Richard, ooh, hello. You see that? Richard Farm says, "Hi guys, I'm just about to start on a build and need some advice. The modelling question is an LB Works Lamborghini Aventador. The guy I'm building it for wants the carbon in 2K gloss, which is fine, but the body is matte black. Excuse me. What would be the best way to achieve this, given that the fact that there's quite a few decals on the body? Thanks very much. Alan, over to you.
Well, I mean, I did the same sort of thing. I did it was Ross's R8, the LMS Evo 2 R8, which that had a gloss yellow, but all the black was a satin or matte black, and it was heavily decaled. So what I did, I basically painted the black, painted the yellow, painted the black, decaled the body, 2K cleared it. Then I masked all the yellow, all the decals, all the writing. I basically custom cut all the masks for all that. So all that was done, and then I put a matte clear over the top of the 2K then, and then peeled off all the masking tape, which left obviously the normal 2K, and then it was good to go. Yeah, but the only issue with that is if you get any blemishes in your matte coat or whatever, you can't sand them out because then it polishes it. So you just have to remove it and start again. Well, that's the only way I can really think of doing it.
Yeah, so you need to fully flat and polish back the 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then mask, and then hope you're.
Bit of
But
a
then
faff.
I suppose if you went with an acrylic matte coat, if you did have kind of small flaws, you might be able to kind of shoot them back in certain areas a little bit. You might get away with it if you had.
Well, the thing with the matte coat is you can put more matte over it, Dan, isn't it? So if you get a bit of fluff in there, you can take the fluff out and then just put a re-matte over it. That's what I did with my one.
Yeah.
I say it's a bit of a ball ache, all the extra masking stages, but I mean the effect it gives after when it's done, it does look good. Worth the effort.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, moving on. Philip obviously didn't watch the last show, not the Christmas one, the one before that. Okay, because this question was actually asked and answered. Okay. But we'll go through it again, which is fair enough. Okay. As 2025 has arrived, what are you most looking forward to modeling wise? What technique do you want to improve, and how many builds do you expect to complete this year?
I'll begin. What am I looking forward to? I've been thinking about this since the last show, so I think I am actually looking forward to that MFH kit.
Explain to the viewers what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I'm getting there. So in the stash, somewhere over behind me, there's a 1/20th scale MFH Ferrari.
Oh, only 1/20th. Never mind.
Only 1/20th. Yeah, a teeny weeny one, but it is a full detail one.
Yeah,
it does have injection molded body parts, but yeah, all the kind of engine chassis and stuff is all metal. So I am kind of looking forward to that, which does lead me on to what technique I need to improve on. So that's needs to have some soldering. So that's a technique I need to improve on. I've done soldering for wiring stuff before, but this is a little bit different. So that's going to be interesting. And how many builds do I expect to build this year? I would still probably aim for about between 15 and 20.
Yeah,
it's kind of my normal. If I was doing all 24th and 72nd scale, I'd probably aim for about 25, but with an odd, kind of one or two bigger.
Don't you think the MFH kit will keep you back a bit?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Don't think so, because I build multiple kits at the same time, so I'll do a bit, leave it, move on, and
Yeah.
For me, I'm probably going to build 2 kits this year, I suspect.
Yeah.
What the second one is going to be yet, that depends on whether some deals I've got going on in the background come off or not. If it does, then that'd be awesome, and it'll be a really nice kit. What techniques do I want to improve on? I want to improve on my 3D CADing is what I want to improve on. So being able to CAD more things, more complex shapes, to produce basically better detailed parts.
Yeah.
That's what I want to improve. That's about it for me, really.
Roland?
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the launch here, and but given the fact how slow I build these days, because I'm pretty much under with the work, I take that will take a huge, well, a fair chunk of my year. But then I have quite a bit of stash going around, and I think I will still stay with my genre, which is the classic cars, some vintage cars, which I'm looking forward to. The technique I want to improve is the finish. I think that's what all. I'm getting along for what I'm, from what I'm able to, and obviously I like to improve everything, and that's what I do. Because every kit you build, you improve everything. But what I really want to concentrate on is the finishing, the polishing, the chrome, the little chrome parts on the cars of the area I like to build, little chrome frames, and so get that as exact and as beautiful as possible. So that is kind of, so in essence means even taking more time, and be more diligent with that kind of stuff.
That's one thing I was going to mention when you're talking about Roland's just reminded me another thing. I think a lot of us, it's an easy thing to do, but a lot of us can probably do it, is more patience.
Yeah.
You're doing something, don't always try and rush to the next stage.
Yeah.
The stage you've just finished time to cure, or to whatever it needs to do before you push on to the next stage, because quite often when you rush, that's when you make mistakes. So it's just taking a step back and thinking, okay, I've done that, now what is the best way to proceed, and you end up with a better model at the end of it.
Absolutely.
From my point of view,
I know that's never going to work for you, PJ, is it?
I've got 3 big projects which are going to be starting at some point in this year. One is the Revell 148 SR71 Blackbird. Not because of the kit or the size of it or anything like that. It's more to do with the paint, because it'd be very easy, as I've seen at Telford, believe it or not, where people have done the same kit and they've just painted it black. You look at the real vehicle and it is not black. It's patchwork. It's all. Yeah. So I'm going to be looking forward to doing a special paint scheme on that. We've also got the Lancia Stratos 112, which I'm going to keep buying until everybody else has got theirs, and we can do a great build if that's going to happen. But the one I'm looking forward to, which I'm kind of itching to get started, but I'm not yet, is the MFH 112 Lotus 77. Excuse me.
Dibs.
So there's that. On the technique, it's adding more detail or paying more attention to detail. Okay. Excuse me.
Double dibs.
It's just kind of like reminded when I was at Telford and saw Alan's Williams 14B in the flashes were. I'm thinking, I want to be able to do it, my models to that level. I mean, it was a beautiful model, Alan. I'm sorry to blow smoke up your proverbial, but still, it was. I want to raise my game detail wise, but also taking on your last point, I need to be more patient so I can do that detail. I get to a point where, I want to get that finished now off the bench, but no.
I say, and that's what the biggest thing with it all is patience. It is having the patience to take a step back and look at what you're doing, and okay, it's not working out this way. Let's stop and do it a different way. Whereas a lot of people just push through or think, oh, that will do. It's a bit of a thing we have going on, I suppose, in the clubhouse sometimes.
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do. Well, is that the Scale Fanatics way? That'll do. You should, that'll do. Isn't really good enough, is it? Well, it shouldn't be.
No.
No, it should be. That's it. That's exactly what I aspired to do with this particular subsection.
We aspire to be
it's time
better.
to move on.
Yeah.
We aspire to be better. We don't always succeed, but we aspire.
No, we don't. We don't. But I must say, with that common gear now, which I have taken, some time with, I am. It's certainly one of my better builds which I had in the last year, and because I love the car so much, I wanted to put, some time into it, and it pays off. It just pays off.
Yes.
Just pays off. Right, Dan, tell us what our viewers have to say about all this.
Well, yeah, we have to go back a bit because a few people joined us. So Craig Stadius is in saying even guys and girls. So
How's it, Craig?
Dave asked about the Airfix Ferret. Is any good? It was answered in the chat. It's decent enough. But yeah, works quite well and it's relatively cheap. So yeah, good little kit. I built it recently. Henry Sanchez is in saying hello, everyone. Hello, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
One is in who says happy sprue year.
Yay.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Shane backs up. Ship parts are far too small and my eyes are not what they used to be, and I have logs for fingers.
You and me both. You and me both.
Yeah. Few people saying most people who deal with chrome strip and repaint. That's what Jet says. Philip H does as well. Dave says he used them Molotov chrome pens on lights for armor, and it's great to represent reflective backing. But make sure you get the right size nib for the job. Nigel T says thanks, guys. Richard Farm says thanks for sharing. We'll give it a shot. Wish me luck. Philip H says I want to build more each year, but I've slowed down so much to get the build right, so I'll only manage 5 to 6 kits. Improving my coordination is my aim.
Yeah.
And Ian asks, is anyone heading to the Bolton model show in a couple of weeks' time?
I may do, considering it.
Yeah, you should do.
It's only about 35 miles from me, something like that. 35, 40 mile tops.
I might not make it. I'm not going to make any promises.
You're not popping over, Roland, no?
Roland.
Yeah. So Mitchie is going to go to Bolton, so Ellen, you have to go.
Okay.
There you go. There's your mind made up for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because Mark's going as well, isn't it? Or are you leaving Mark at home, are you, Mitchie?
Yeah, Peter's also contemplating it. Here we go.
Sounds like a road trip.
Yeah.
It does, Pete. It does. You can swing by and pick me up.
And me.
That's the point. Yeah, you could swing by, pick PJ up, actually, come up to the 53 and through the sun, I'll pick me up. We'll all go up to Bolton. There we go, sorted.
Here we go. I'm sure you guys
if anyone wants to pop down to Bristol as well, they can pick me up.
Yeah.
Well, you only have to go as far as Stoke in theory, Dan.
In theory.
Well, here we go. We can sort.
Yeah.
We sort that out, I'm sure.
Discussion for another time. Move on.
There will be a big Bolton interest group, and we will sort that out. Right. But in the meantime, we're not going to let you wait any longer. How this works, for those of you who don't know, we have a section which we call What Have You Finished? So the finished model section. We will have a look at your finished models, and there are some fantastic models in there. I already had a pre-look. So going to make the choice difficult again, so get yourself prepared. That's
I think
for sure.
last month was hard.
Yeah. And now I start coughing. And so we will have a look at that. And once I've gone through and read everything you wrote there and showed you everything, I will have a quick run through it again, which then gives you the time to vote for your favorite model. And whoever gets the most votes will then be the model of the month, and we'll put it on the banner in the Friday Night Live Show Facebook page. The link of all of that you will find in the description of this video. Right, so let me share my screen, shall I? Here we go. And share. Is that sharing?
Yep.
Yes.
There we go. And it is a Modelers Friday Night live show. May I once
Bit
again?
low. Bit low. Well, there you go.
Is it a bit low?
What's a
Shall
bit
we
low?
go?
That's fine.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's fine.
There we go. Better?
There you go. There you go.
Okay, right. Right, and we have a look. What we have here in the Finished Builds Gallery. Again, I would lead your eye to the new artwork which we have for the banners. Thanks, PJ.
You're
Right,
welcome.
and we start with the sunny Chris Stover. Right over here. Let me get you out of the way. Finished this Andy's Hobby Headquarters 116 M10 Tank Destroyer. My final build of 2024, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washes and MIG pigments. Here we go. Very, very nice indeed. Love that. Love the little accessories which are on there. Shovels and the hammer. Very cool. Very, very cool. And of course, again, in glaring sunshine. Nice one, Chris. And Chris has another one here. Here we go. Here it is in company with some other builds.
They're not all 116, surely.
Yeah. It looks like a tiger and a Jagdpanther and a king tiger at the back. Keep me honest there in the chat. So anyway, that's not what it's about. It's about the M10 Tank Destroyer from Chris Stover. Then we have Rally Chef in, something very different for me. I like it. I like it. But for those that know, it has an AWJ number plate, a 132 farm scale agricultural rig. The John Deere is a Viking diecast, but heavily modified with some repainting, a scratch build, agri-bumper toolbox, accurate exhaust, and some other bits to make the original a little more accurate. The trailer chassis is a scratch build with the deck CAD designed and resin 3D printed. The JCB started out a Britain's toy, completely stripped down. More accurate track set was 3D printed and the model resprayed in JCB yellow, reassembled with hydraulic pipes and spotlights added to more accurately portray the actual machine. Tie-dye chains from Accurate Armor were added. Decals for all three items were aftermarket items with some additional painted for me by Dodgers decals. And here you go. Well, that looks quite something. I love it. Love the display case as well. Very cool. Yeah, that's something different. Nice. Very nice. Then we have Sylvia Kohlberger.
That's
She
cool.
says, Happy New Year. All this is a completely scratch-built flight of Spitfires and 1 to 100. I love it. Very cool. Very cool. See, it's primed already. Just needing the paint there, Sylvia. Just needing the paint. Love it. Then we have Henry R. Sanchez. He finished the Revell 148 Maverick Top Gun FA-18E Super Hornet used AK ammo by MiG and Apple barrel paints and a Zvezda aircraft stand. There you go. That looks very good. That looks flying, standing still. Very cool. Cool lighting as well. Nice one, Henry. And Charles Ray Sanchez, family, Henry, family. It's a 172 Hobby Boss SU-47. I usually build aircraft in 148, but nobody makes this in that scale. Good, fun build. Looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Like it. Very sleek. Very sleek. Very cool. Nice one. That's Charles Sanchez. And Sylvia's coming in. What has she baked up now? Oh, here we go. Hi, all. This is my Nebelwerfer 42, 21 centimeters in the one and only true scale 172. Here we go. Shots fired. It is built combining two kits, Special Armor Nebelwerfer 41 and Shetton, a small Bavarian company specialized in turned brass. A lot of scratch building was necessary too. It is finished in MRP 216 roll 7028. The arms and the ignition device is completely scratched. Nebelwerfer means smoke dispenser. It could do it, but it was mainly an alias name due to the Treaty of Versailles. It would be more correct to call it a rocket launcher with a high explosive charge. A new record for me. The model was finished in less than 4 weeks.
Very
Well
nice.
done.
Good.
Love the Lego there for
Yeah.
size comparison. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like it. Like the dirtying and weathering as well. Very nice. So yeah, very cool. Then we have Nigel. Nigel Tinge is in with the Italieri 124 Rolls-Royce Phantom 2. Went together okay, not great. All painted with ProScale paints and ProScale 2K. That looks very nice.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That
Nice.
looks very, very nice. It also has a lowish roof, so it kind of gives it a, intimidating look. Really, really cool. Like that one, Nigel. I like that one. Then we have Mark. He is scaling new heights. Look at that. Mark Runciman. This is a club build which requires a model to be displayed within a 6x6 base. Thinking a little differently, I built the FX172 English Electric Lightning. The model went together really well, and I was pleased with the finish of it. It was primed with Mr. Surfacer Black, the sprayed with AK Real Color Aluminium lacquer paint. Also used AK and Tamiya paints for the rest of the plane. Decals took time, as there were 90 decals on this. Some you would be hard pressed to see, but they are there. To keep it within the base dimensions, I mounted straight up, bursting through the cloud cover. That is a very, very nice build. I like that. I like the idea. I like how you got around the 6x6 base thing. And
It's
I certainly
impressive.
like the model.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
Nice one.
cool model. Very nice. Lovely. Oh, wait, there's another one.
Oh.
Here we go.
Show them the thing.
Cool. Then we have Glenn Snyder. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you, Glenn. It's been a while since I've posted, as this is my first finished build in about 6 months. It's the Tamiya 124 Original Tyler Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM 2000. It was a fun build made easier by Tamiya having cartograph print the decals. Primed with Mr. Primer Surfacer 1000 and Mr. Base White 1000. Paint was Tamiya LP35 insignia white and TS 54 metallic light blue decanted. Cleared with ProScale paints 2K, Mr. Color Tamiya LP and enamel Modo Splash Outlet Hobby Mio and AK Real Colors throughout. Extras from Top Studio, LP Production and Scale Motorsport. Thanks for looking. That looks very cool.
A superb job. It really has.
Very, very cool. That is a nice build. Yeah, especially with that kind of decals like they have on the bonnet. You're very lucky you had cartograph ones and not the Tamiya ones. Yeah, it certainly helped. Let's have another angle here. Here we go. Very nice.
So I'm pretty sure I've got that kit in the stash, but I'm sure it's got the Tamiya decals on it, on the one I've got. So.
I thought I bought. No, I bought the other one, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought the D2 one. Yeah.
Very cool. Glenn, that looks amazing.
Does.
Then we have Billy Messerschmidt, alias Rolf. He said, "Hi all, Happy New Year. Eventually my 172 Junkers U88 is finished. The rebel kit was refined by riveting the whole model, painting all insignias, letters and walkways instead of decals, sanding, polishing all glass parts and replacing the machine guns with Edward Brasson. Thanks for looking and reading my always long waffling." Here we go. That's a nice... That's a nice montage with a little bit of explanation where this particular model was stationed.
Yes.
Edelweiss. Here we go. Very
Very
cool.
good job of that, isn't he? Very good job.
Yeah,
Great
good job.
I love the leather here at the bottom. That looks nice. That looks nice, Rolf. Like it. I like it a lot. And look at that. finally a proper car in here because Joe is back. Hi, old guy. My AMT 1955 Chevy Pro stock in 125. Took the AMT 67 Chevelle kit's chassis, motor assembly, and combined the parts to make the Pro stock look. Painted in ProScale Viper Green, rooftop is TS Metallic Black, cleared with ProScale 2K, scratch-built fuel lines and other wires. Thanks for looking.
Super.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Sure,
Yeah.
here's another shot of that. Yes, it
Yeah,
does too.
Yeah,
Look
it's a
at
nice
that.
green as well.
Yeah,
Ah, beautiful.
good job of that.
Yeah, that's a nice one, Joe. Love it. Love it. Right. Then we have Dan Croak. He has the Hasegawa 124 Porsche 962C, primed in UMP white, base color of TS 2060 canted, decals applied with UMP solutions, flat and polished with good hand sponges and UMP polishing compound. Simple, out-of-the-box build. Here we go. Well, it came out very nice for a simple out-of-the-box build, I'm going to tell you. Looks good.
A cracking scheme, that one as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think because it's such a simple scheme, it just looks so
Yeah.
clean, tidy.
Very striking. Very
Yeah.
striking. Yeah. It's one of the less is more. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit reminiscent of the Kenwood scheme as well, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
yes.
It is, yeah. Alain, Matthew Thomas, my Aoshima Zonda AMT 124 is complete. Still some fitment issues on completion, so I did the best I could. Yeah, apparently they have those fitment issues. I have that one in
Yeah.
the stash. I don't even look at it at the moment. Yeah, there. I don't know. Alan, you built one before, yeah?
No, I've not built one of those. No,
Ah.
not built the AMTs on there. I say just the word AMT scares me, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I built one of their fire engines once. That was bad enough.
Well, I have seen some photos of guys who build it, but there must be some other trick to get the body on properly because that seems to be the main issue. Main fitment
I
problem.
don't think it's the AMT one. That's the
No, it's
The
a Fujimi.
Aoshima
It's a
one.
Fujimi kit. We're
Aoshima.
talking about the
It's the-
Fujimi.
Yeah, the Aoshima one's a difficult one.
the AMT one.
AMT is only the Mercedes engine. It is not an AMT kit. View of the engine bay, due to the way you built the kit, I couldn't use the struts to hold it up due to the mounting points being covered by the wheel arch. And that's stupid. No, it's an Aoshima kit.
It is Aoshima. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Dusty's Model Workshop is here. Say good evening, everyone, and hope everyone had a great New Year and Christmas. Last month, I got finished 2 Magic Factory kits. First one is the Magic Factory 135th M2A3 M Shorat. It's done. It's a Desert Tan camo that the USA currently use. The M Short components are done in NATO green to represent new equipment coming into service. The 2 Hellfires can be swapped out with a Quad Stinger missile pack. Paints are TS61 NATO green and TS46 light sand, and the TS6 flat back for the tracks, and EMIG rubber and tire for the track pads and road wheels. Very cool. Very clean. Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Right. And the other one from Dusty, which is all the last one on the road today, is the second kit got finished was the Magic Factory 135th M2A4 Bradley, done in plain NATO green as seen on the new forward elements in Latvia. Once again done in a straightforward camo as these vehicles are brand new and freshly painted before deployment. Tamiya TS61 NATO green used with the TS6 on the tracks and rubber pad and tire of the track pads and rubber on the road wheels. Cheers all for the time for looking. Anytime. It's a pleasure. Look at that. Very cool. Looks a detailed
Nice.
kit too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Right, I think that was it. It was indeed. So, as we said, how this will go now, I will go a quick run through all the builds which we have just had a look at, and you will then get the time to vote for your favorite one. When you vote, please just don't say tank, because we have a few of those. Say Christover tank or whatever is your favorite build, and then we know what you're on about. Right, Alan, you give me the shout once you're ready.
Yeah. When you're ready, go for it, Roland. It's already done.
All right. Here we go. We start with Chris Stover with his Andy's Hobby Headquarters 116 M10 Tank Destroyer. This is followed by Rally Chef's Model Shed. He's for his 132 farm scale agricultural rig. It's a John Deere. Next one is Sylvia Kuhberger with her Flight of Spitfires in 1-100. Next one is Henry Sanchez. He's his Revell 148 Maverick Top Gun FA-18E Super Hornet. Followed by the next Sanchez, which is Charles Ray Sanchez with the 172 Hobby Boss SU-47. Right. Then it's Sylvia again with her Nebelwerfer 42 in 172. Sorry about that. Which she has built combining kits and do some scratch building. Next one is Nigel Tingey with the Italieri 124 Rolls-Royce Phantom 2. After that, we have Mark Runciman, which he has his little Airfix English Electric. Wait, here we go. English Electric Lightning. Right. Then we have Glenn Snyder. He's here with his Mercedes 124 to me, a Mercedes-Benz CLK DTM 2000. And Willy Messerschmidt is in with his 172 Junkers U88. After that, we have Joe Camilleri. He is in with his AMT 1955 Chevy Pro Stock, and that is in 125. Then we have Dan in with the Hasegawa 124 Porsche 962C. After that, we have Alain Matthew Thomas with his Aishima Zonda 124. After that, we have the two Dusty models, the one with the M2A3 M Shorat in the desert camo, and then the next one, here we go. The next one is the 135th M2A4 Bradley in the plain NATO green. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Geez, of course, I'm sure you all know already which one you choose. I have no idea what I all just read, so I have to start over again. So don't pick me first.
I like jet scale models, but then going for PJ's diorama of the museum, which confused me because he must be watching back on a different show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it must be. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was a bit put out that it didn't win the competition last time. So again, thank you for the sentiment, James. Appreciate it.
You're not voting for anything in this particular selection, though, James?
Yeah.
Disgruntled on PJ's behalf.
Yeah. Right, I'll just highlight that so I know where I got to on there. Yeah, another tough one again, isn't it? Oh, wow.
It is.
It is a tough one. It is a tough one. Who shall I pick on first then? Roland's still not made up his mind by looks of things. PJ's looking confused. Dan's
No,
like,
it's just
don't look at me,
permanent
don't-
state of
don't look at
bafflement.
me.
That's a permanent thing, isn't it?
Oh, it's rigged, so why bother? Oh, really?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not
Oh.
rigged.
What?
And he shouted that as well. It's all in capitals.
Yeah, don't have to shout at it. That's uncalled for.
Not rigged at all. Not rigged at all.
Well, I don't see how it is. when it's
I'll go first then.
chat. So unless
Hang
we
on
have everybody in
I've
the
got
chat,
4,
Well, you can only have one.
but I want 4.
You can't. You can only have one. There can only be one winner this month.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
like a Highlander.
Okay,
can be-
then. Honourable mentions to Glenn Schneider's Merc, mainly because of that huge decal on the bonnet. Nigel Tingey's Rolls Royce, love that.
Yeah.
And Uncle Joe Camillari's Chevy, I love that as well. But my vote this month goes to, and it might come as a shock to him, so I hope he sat down. Goes to Mark Runciman's Lightning.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it too.
There's enough.
Mm.
Okay, then Dan.
Ooh, I am not going to drag it out as long. I'm going to go for Willie's Yonkers JU88. JU88.
There's enough. You ready, Roland?
Yeah, well,
Or do you want me to go
ready
first?
whatever be. I love Dan's car. I love Joe's car.
Mm.
I love that Rolls Royce. Bloody hell, I love that Rolls Royce.
Mm.
And I love Mark Runciman's plane. But because it's a dark art to me, probably why I'm fascinated by it, I go for the Junkers U88 in 172. I think for 172, that's an amazing model.
Yeah.
Fair enough. For me, I mean, again, yeah, lots in it. You know, Ian Rallychef's that agricultural rig. You know, considering that's so much that is scratch built, it's awesome. Again, Nigel's Rolls Royce, very nice. Again, Glenn's Merc, them decals. You know, he's just does such a good, brilliant. Joe again, he's back in the saddle now, building kits again.
Yeah.
You know, he's knocked that one out of the park, considering he's not built anything for over 12 months.
Again, 12 months, yeah.
Yeah, and he's come straight back in with that. It's bloody awesome.
No,
but again, for the same reasons as you, I think, Roland, that's, you know, with his Messerschmitt's Junkers, it's just out of this world, isn't it? For the scale and everything, and on the background, it just looks epic. So, hey, you'll get my votes for this month. And I say nobody else has voted on the thing. Is anybody else going to place any votes? Is James going to place a vote, or is he just going to be angry?
I think he's just going to be angry till next month when I post about 3 or 4 different models.
You're going to have to put your arm around him, Pete, and give him a cuddle.
Yeah. I've
Two,
given him
PJ.
a bit of love.
But
Maximum
look,
2, PJ.
Yeah, but look at it this way. Next month, you're probably going to have 4 or 5 of PJs that you can potentially vote on.
2.
Yep.
Maximum 2.
No, it's what you finish. If you happen to have finished several, then you finish several.
Sorry, I prefer the gentleman.
If I must do the shiny car.
Which one?
Which shiny car, though? That's
James.
Come on. Come on, I'll wait for you to get a vote in now, James, because I'm being nice now.
Yeah, we'll allow.
Yeah.
There was a shiny Rolls Royce and there was a shiny Joe.
So Graham's coming there with the votes. Go on then, get your vote in. The old Chevy.
Chevy.
Thank you very much, James, for voting.
There we go. That's Joe's Chevy.
Anybody else? Before I hit the button on the no more votes.
And now we watch as Alan does his mathematics with toes and fingers.
Yeah.
Right then, nobody else.
Turing.
There we go.
Alan Turing doing the mathematics now.
Yes. Well, we got a first, second, third this month at least.
Hi, here we go. That's pretty good.
Go for it.
That's good. That's good. So this month in third place is Glenn with his Mercedes-Benz CLK. I think he's very much deserved. In second place is William Messerschmitt with his Junkers JU88, which again I think is well done. This month's winner is Joe Camilleri with his 1955 Chevy.
Yay, old Joe.
Well done, Joe.
Yeah, that's very well done.
Well done, Joe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
And welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
Yes. I love it. I love.
Thank you everybody for voting.
Yeah.
Arithmetic, yeah.
Arithmetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's very cool. Well, congratulations, Joe. You will proudly be displayed on the banner. And that's fantastic. Right. Should we have a last look at the chat? Apart from the voting, of course.
Yeah, lots of voting, some anger,
Yeah.
disappointment. Let's see. So Mishi said he's driving. So yeah, Mark's obviously driving to Bolton. AMT Scalework says I used to finish 5 or more kits until I started doing custom builds. Last year I only finished 2. The Tamiya R34 GTR and the Aoshima Zonda. Dave Robinson says nailed it, Roland. Mark's phone has died, so I'll be putting his vote in. That's what Michi said. Henry Sanchez says, yes, he's my brother. He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Hey, here we go.
AMT says, if mine is shown, the Zonda color is blue clear, but to create the pearl effect, it makes Tamiya clear and a little bit of gold leaf. AMT is for my initials, like Lewis Hamilton had his Zonda as LH. Okay. And then it's just the votes. A couple of well dones for Joe. PJ pushing Philip's stream on Tuesday.
Yep.
Jet then saying, "Whoa, I didn't know you get your picture put on the banner. I'll have to put one in next time."
Yes.
Please do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Alan Parker sharing Scale Fanatics.
Yeah. And just a quick on the Scale Fanatics thing, if people do post there and they're posting the work, they could please put their subject, i.e. what the model is, what scale it is, and stuff. It'd be useful. Yeah, manufacturer. Because yeah, people like to know what it is you're actually building, and it just helps.
Yeah. Please
Yeah,
do.
not everyone knows what every car is. Not everyone knows what every plane is. Not everyone knows.
Tank.
Every kit is,
Yeah, who made it, what scale it is. It's just useful.
And
it makes it searchable for people as well. So if people are building a kit, they can then go back and search for stuff, which can be useful.
It's good. It's good reference material. Let's face it. Facebook is good reference material.
Yeah,
no, it's fantastic.
And tonight's being bought by Joe. Just sort of mention it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
He doesn't know it yet. Well, he doesn't know.
Oh, okay. He doesn't know what it's costing yet, no. No, I mean,
might be expensive.
Yeah, one thing I can assure, none of it is a fix.
No.
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
No. But just to answer, I can't remember who mentioned it. Said it was something about if his model gets chosen. It's not a question of getting chosen. If you put your photographs entrance into the section, it will get shown.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a question. It's not a. It's not a democracy.
No, there's no choosing included.
We don't go through them beforehand and say, right, we'll have those 10 and leave those 2 off. It's not a question of that.
No, we never do that. We never take anything out.
What we get, what we receive, you will get to see.
We'll show in the shop.
Yeah.
Even that 100 Spitfire squadron will all be shown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we did not get any taste samples of. I'm not very happy about that, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, if they fly, I mean, how difficult can it be? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. We certainly had lots of fun.
Absolutely.
It's great fun to have you around. Thanks very much for popping in. This was it for this month. We will meet again on the first Friday in February, and we'll do it all over. Thanks very much for popping in. Have a lovely evening further, and cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. Have a great one.
Everybody.
All right.